An accident in Colorado Springs set off a bizarre chain of reaction events that eventually sent one woman to the hospital.
Yeah, the Colorado Springs Fire Department says an excavator hit a power line. It happened in a construction area. That caused a power outage, a car wreck, and a small grass fire miles away from each other. KRDO News Channel 13's Greg Miller is live where it all started near I-25 in Cimarron.
And Greg, you were the first on scene. What happened?
Yeah, James and Heather, good evening. Basically, when that excavator hit the power line arced, it triggered a grass fire, but it was also triggering a power outage at the time. And that power outage didn't just affect downtown businesses, it also caused a problem on the downtown streets. All of this led to this, a rollover wreck in downtown Colorado Springs, all started by a construction accident.
Initial reports that I had was, yes, that a piece of equipment had struck the power line, bringing it down.
That downed power line shut down traffic lights all the way to Cascade and Cimarron.
My driving record was perfect until today, so I'm a little bummed out. But
Gustavo Alvarez was driving west on Cimarron following the usual pattern of traffic when he hit a car trying to turn. There were no lights, so he followed the other drivers.
so we crossed and I hit her and she flipped, and
CSPD says lights will sometimes flash if there's a power outage, but if the outage is big enough, they simply go dark.
You need to pay attention to what's going on ahead of you, and if you see that the lights are out or if they're flashing, then it becomes an uncontrolled intersection, and then that becomes basically a four-way stop.
Another place hit, the DMV. Power out there for almost an hour sent workers scrambling and halted lines.
We evacuated the customers and we secured the premises, as the motor vehicle area tends to have a lot of cash, and we want to make sure that those tax dollars were protected.
Now, that injured driver in the downtown wreck was sent to the hospital, but it was just as a precautionary measure. She should be okay, and the grass fire was brought under control within about an hour. But still a bizarre chain of events, like you said before. Reporting live in Colorado Springs tonight, Greg Miller, KRDO News Channel 13.